The Rose Parade features vibrant scenes of world cultures. Diverse college squads go head-to-head in the football game. But the Tournament of Roses, the 123-year-old organization behind the New Year's Day celebrations, itself? It was essentially whites only. Gerald Freeney is president for the 2018-2019 Tournament of Roses year. That was the assessment of Terrence Roberts, a consultant who was brought on in the 1990s to help address a lack of diversity in the Tournament of Roses Association leadership pipeline. It's been 25 years since women and people of color were appointed for the first time to the tournament's executive committee, the group from which presidents are chosen. Start your day with the news you need from the Bay Area and beyond. Sign up for our new Morning Report weekday newsletter. But in an organization guided by history, tradition and formality, the rise to the very top is a long and slow one. In Gerald Freeney's case, it took 3 decades of volunteering before he was elected the group's president and became first black person to hold that title. His peers chose him to lead the 2019 parade and football game more than 7 years ago. "It's truly been an honor," Freeney said. "I'm just so humbled that I've had the opportunity to serve as president of the Tournament of Roses, Ad Choice Advertising and Red invented by Teeds." Freeney was among the 5 white suitors, the term comes from the white garments they wear at the parade, to be appointed to the executive committee in 1993 as an answer to activists' calls that leadership ought to more accurately reflect the diversity of Pasadena. The group also included women, a Latino and an Asian American. According to the 2016 U.S. Census American Community Survey, 12.2% of Pasadena's population identifies as African American, 17.9% is Asian American and 59% is white. Slowly, the tournament's presidency has become less homogeneous. In 2005, Libby Evans Wright was elected as the first female president and Richard L. Chinnan in 2015 became the first Asian American to serve as in the role. "I have to give our leadership back then in 93, 94, I have to give them a lot of credit for stepping up and making this happen," Freeney said. "They saw there was something they had to do. It wasn't a popular decision with everybody." Part of Freeney's duties as president includes outreach to students, which he says he particularly enjoys. He talks about his dedication to the organization when he speaks to such places as John Muir High School. "You've got to put in your time. This is 31 years for me," he said. "It's not going to happen right away." Indeed, Wright and Chinnan both volunteered for 2.5 decades before their presidencies. Danny Bakewell, then the president of Brotherhood Crusade, was among the organizers of the 1993 protests pushing for increased inclusion in the tournament's top ranks. Today, the advocacy and social services nonprofit is led by Charisse Bremond Weaver, who also took part in those protests. She said she's happy to see everything come full circle and have Freeney serve as an example of someone who achieved success by putting in time, commitment and dedication. "When a city and community can come together for social justice and understand what diversity looks like on every level, everyone wins," Weaver said. Other diversity milestones in Tournament of Roses history, according to the tournament, didn't take as long. 1916, Edith Wright became the first woman to pilot a float. Eagle Rock's entry 1933, Mary Pickford became the first Hollywood celebrity and first woman to serve as Grand Marshal 1985. Christina Smith became the first African-American Rose Queen. Sponsored content. How connected TV delivers an engaged audience by adults spend more than 10 hours and 45 minutes consuming media every day, with much of that screen time taking place on computers, mobile devices. You might also like to turd sacks top officials of $1.5 billion casino project. Nikkei Asian Review. China depletes its ammunition belt with latest tariff. Nikkei Asian Review. The women charged with killing Kim Jong-un's. Business Insider. The parents of the Thai boys trapped in a cave wrote. A Business Insider. Chiropractors baffled. Simple stretch relieves years. Healthhacktips.com. The world's most beautiful waterfalls to visit. Photos far and wide. Asked Amy. I moved 1,300 miles for him. Then this shocker. MercuryNews.com. Broadcom tech billionaire Henry Nicholas arrested in MercuryNews.com H-1B use skyrocketed among Bay Area tech giants. MercuryNews.com Angelina Jolie's plotting to get much more than child support from Brad Pitt. Report says Bill Cosby's daughter dies a month before his new trial starts. 33-year-old man dies after crashing into road barrier in Tampines. Straits Times the unusual link between eggs and diabetes. HealthierPatriot.com Chinese parents willing to pay more for Japan diaper brands. Nikkei Asian Review Angelina Jolie's reported new boyfriend is not what you'd expect from Angelina Jolie. Ask Amy. We're 40 years married, and now she becomes a gold digger? 15 arrested after raids on massage establishments and entertainment. Straits Times Najib's prosecution hangs on testimony of fugitive financier. Nikkei Asian Review Free Bloomberg ebook, Understanding Volatility. IG Singapore Mariah Carey exposed herself to me. Ex-security guard claims. Ask Amy. We asked them for help and they stole our food.